More since you've been gone, yeah. And mama told me not to be too hard on myself, but I don't trust nobody else to call me out but myself. Starting off strong to the point, who doesn't love a restart? 2 and 2 together, me and the beat keep up with this. It's gonna be player to be getting them feelings, having revealings, having to know how to stay in bound. When you slip and trip and you know it's gonna be missing, and you'll get it back to the business. Yeah, the left, yep, perfect, get your fucking shit together. Me and more, ever since you've been gone, ever since I found out that I didn't need nobody else but myself. Been looking in the mirror more, ever since you've been gone. Able to see, but it's all unable to see it in some content. I want to restart the book.
Restart it.
Because I switched the lyrics.
You want to stand?
You said what?
You want to stand or play with
I mean, if I stand, you're going to sit.
God dang.
Why you say HUD like that?
Because it's been that long.
Man, since I've been in the mirror? Been looking in the mirror more since you've been gone. I know the words, you know what I'm saying? I wrote it. Just give me a second. Been looking in the mirror more since you've been gone. There are too many boundaries to looking the way I'm looking. I'm supposed to be cruising fast as you could be, thinking thoughts, but nigga, you ain't moving. And mama says not to be too hard on myself, but I don't trust nobody else to call me out but myself. So starting off strong to the point, who doesn't love a restart? 2 and 2 together, me and the beat keep up with this. It's gonna be playing, be getting them feelings, having revealings, having to know how to stay in bound. When you slip and trip and you know it's gonna be missing, and you'll get it back to the business. The other left, yeah, perfect, get your fucking shit together. Looking in the mirror more, ever since you've been gone, ever since I found out that I didn't need nobody else but myself. Been looking in the mirror more, able to see, but all I'm unable to see any of it. And some content with knowing that they knew that they could know something about it. Like when you stagnant, posted anti-productive, but you know you something. Porch stunting, waiting on a crook to move or do something. Just porch for a minute, love what you did with the place. But come on nigga, we gotta get up on the road. More. Ever since, it throws me off when fucking, we ain't gonna even talk about it, we just gonna hit it. Cause if I got a freestyle, I guess I'll freestyle it in the mirror. Ever since you've been gone, ever since I jumped in the bunker and let the fucking flows flow out of me, yeah. Been looking in the mirror. Fucked around too much, I know. Able to see, but all I'm unable to see any of it. And some content with knowing that they knew that they could know something about it. Like when you stagnant, posted anti-productive, but you know you something. Sucks when you know you something. Yeah. Stuck looking in the mirror, ever since you been gone. Even if I'm talking about myself, or I'm talking about you, or Joe, or Tony, or Lady Joe. Been looking in the mirror. But that one's new too. I got you right here. You know what I found when I was like the jams that I got?
Where's yours?
I'm saying, you still gonna be able to pick that up?
Pick another one.
This one.
Yeah, that should be yours.
Yeah. Because I felt like that one was on the speaker.
You can put on your ears if you want what's going on.
Yeah. Oh. Nah, I don't even want to mess with that area just because it's all set up. But yeah, if you don't mind, maybe a little bit of that song, because that one right there, woo. Mike Golden in the house. This is Mike Golden's playlist right here. In the bunker. In the down under.
You know,
Killing
you always know it's lit when this guy's in the house.
Shout out to Deja, Joy and the Breeze, and Lady Joe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is it. This is it. What's the name of this song, bro?
Home no more.
No more?
Home no more.
Home no more.
When you try to make a home thing that was keeping that home together. Who even knows what home is for real anyway?
True.
It's whatever you make it, man.
Cash comes to me when I'm outside, and I ain't been back home in days. Don't get no highs, don't get no hugs, don't get no waves no more. I don't think this is my home no more. Cash comes to me when I'm outside, and I ain't been back home in days. I don't get highs, hugs, waves no more. And I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna ever feel my heart being dragged across the floor. I don't wanna ever feel like you ain't never known me since the beginning. I know you know me. Openly you gave all to me, so I know that one I just can't believe we hit brick walls. Washed away in a good way by the waterfalls. Washed away in a bad way by the cornerstone. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. And I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna ever feel my heart being dragged across the floor. Wanna ever feel like you ain't know me since the beginning. I know you know me. Openly gave all to me, so I know that one I just can't believe we hit brick walls. Washed away in a good way by the waterfalls. Washed away in a bad way by the cornerstone. Live for deeper reasons, going further distances. Might even go out to New Zealand. Grows them dreads to my ankles. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. For real, so know this here is real, and within this here is my thank yous. I'm going out for a long way, and I don't know where I'm going, but I know I got to be gold. Cash comes to me when I'm outside, and I ain't been back home in days. Don't get no highs, don't get no hugs, don't get no waves no more. I don't think this is my home no more. Cash comes to me when I'm outside, yeah. And I ain't been back home in days. I don't get highs, hugs, waves no more. And I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna ever feel my heart being dragged across the floor. Wanna ever feel like you ain't ever known me since the beginning. I know you know me. Openly gave all to me, so I know that one I just can't believe we hit brick walls. Washed away in a good way by the waterfalls. Washed away in a bad way by the cornerstone. Yeah. I don't want love no more. All I really want to see gold, to see gold. And I don't want love no more. Ever feel my heart being dragged across the floor? Ever feel you ain't ever known me? Yeah. You know what some bullshit is? I was chilling at the barbershop with Jesse. And,
Yeah, Jesse.
And this motherfucking song, shout out Jesse. This fucking beat came on, and someone else was fucking doing some shit to it.
What?
Man,
No.
I hate that fucking feeling. I remember I wrote a book when I was in like the 5th grade, and motherfucking Final Destination came out. And I already made a book, fucking 110 pages about fucking some kids that rode a roller coaster and all died.
I understand this very well.
And then
guess
fucking
what?
Final Destination came out. That motherfucker stole my shit.
I get you. I get you. I was a little motherfucking kid, and guess what? The Matrix came out, and they stole my idea. But guess what? Ain't no proof of it. A great idea is a great idea.
Just because you told women the blue pill, the red pill, doesn't mean you made Matrix.
Exactly. All I had, real talk, all I had was the fight sequences. Because I'm all about action movies, so all I had really down was a fight sequence of somebody moving. And thus now we have the Hyper Sapiens. You're welcome. Hyper Sapiens, in my honest opinion, from my own personal life, always felt like like an android. Like I can always just become something greater than myself.
Like a cell phone?
Like a cell phone.
Shout out.
No, but yeah, like I've always felt like, based on the concept of Awaken, the sci-fi thriller that we've been talking about, Hyper Sapien is a human being that is a hyper rate. Like in the future, in this dystopia, post-apocalyptic thing, there's a small group of people called the Sapiens that are basically, if you were to break down Terminator, in reference to Terminator, the John Connor of the series that helps fight against the machines in the movie Terminator, all the Terminator saga.
Yeah.
So John Connor is Pete Sapien in this film, who helps rise against the evil government and whatnot. And he,
You hear that, government?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
And that's the last time we saw Joe.
They don't know how powerful we are.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. It's conspiracy, man.
We just went off the fucking air.
They No, but
You hear people knocking on the dirt?
I know it. Man,
What the fuck is that? Oh! Just got sniped.
That was a good little, segue to the next episode.
That'll be on another one.
Like
Actually, everything we're talking about right now is on the next episode.
Straight up. Don't even know.
Yeah, we just came back from the fucking 20 years in prison and shit. Even though you're hearing this,
we're already in the
next
future.
week.
Yes. This is actually 3099.
We travel.
We are in the
time.
future. In the future, we fight against the machines.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so hyper sapien is just being higher than yourself, a higher being. The what's the best word is the analogy that I'm looking for is your divine self that we can achieve in this reality, but not so much as far as other realities that, I mean, who knows? I'm not going to pretend like I even
Or you
know
can just make that reality your reality. How about that?
Exactly.
It's
You can
definitely
manifest that
It's
reality
definitely possible.
straight up.
Yes,
Always,
yes.
man.
Just
like I
gotta
say,
give it out to the universe and make it happen.
and it's that echo.
But you got to be something loud enough to fucking get going.
Roar it, baby.
It's a fucking
You got to
wave or
roar
something.
it. You got to roar it so
You gotta really
loud.
want it.
Worthy
You're
of it. It's
gonna
almost
ha-
like relationships.
You're gonna have them crazy dreams. You're gonna have those things manifest themselves into you. I've seen it firsthand happen to me, to where you will reach a point where not only are you
You broke
just
your arm because
yelling
you
so
thought you
loud,
could fly.
straight up, you're either yelling
told him
so
not to
loud
jump.
and you're doing something perfect.
We started
or you
drinking
jump
at
like a
fucking 9
motherfucker.
a.m.
Damn.
3 a.m. He talking about I can fly. I manifested it all day.
Damn, I didn't know that side of you, Joe.
I do what I gotta do. I'd be like, hey guys, let's fly, but everybody jumps for me.
Hey, so you told me that Mike had the same experience you did back a few episodes with that.
Oh,
job
the fucking
you
the
did.
dude. I know you started talking about it because I heard it on the episode. And I was like, "Watch, she's about to bring it up."
All right. Precursor.
And then it still got brought up.
Okay, so a precursor to our previous episode of creepos, when we were talking about creepos, and I got my creepo was this fucking crazy Indian guy,
your
Middle
footwear.
Eastern guy at a corner store. Mike had the same experience, and Mike was, because he was fiending for a cigarette or whatnot, and he's like, hey, let's
He
go.
put me out there like that.
You damn right.
I could've went in there
I
for
told
water
you,
or
though.
anything.
I broke it down. We were listening to the episode.
I told him I had
he
problems.
Heard my story. So she gone. She went. Deja out. She's
The
like,
thing
I'm
is
out.
that he didn't tell me the
Bullshit.
story until afterwards. Is why I realized that went hand in hand with why I was the one sent in.
Damn. Whoopsie. You just popped in on. No, but so check it out. I explained the story to him that I had this weird, crazy encounter. If you check out our episode Creepos, my story talking about this weird Middle Eastern guy at a corner
Episode
store.
3-4.
And I explained it to this guy thoroughly, and he said,
Afterwards.
Fuck the bullshit. I explained it to him. We were listening to the episode on the way to the store because I said, you need to hear
wasn't
this
even
shit.
made.
You wouldn't even listen to the episode, motherfucker.
It wasn't even.
He ain't gonna listen to this episode, this motherfucker, right?
When did you
So,
start? When you start listening?
point is, we go to the same corner store that I had that situation at, and I said, you know what? I'm not going in because I already know who the fuck's in there, so I ain't going in there.
That's all he told me. That's all he told me. He wanted to act like he gave me the lowdown.
Damn,
Tell us, what happened? What happened?
Like he
you
walked in
kinda
and
set
like the
him up for
floors
that
were wet
shit.
or something. And he almost slipped like it was nothing. He didn't tell me he almost got fucked up.
What? Nah,
Fucked up in what way?
you set him up for that shit, man. What the fuck?
Next
dude?
episode. I walked in and I go in there and I get a black. And he's like, he was in the back doing something with the coolers or whatever. And I only need a black, so I'm not going to just sit there and wait at the counter. I'm going to I'm just looking at stuff, just making it look like I ain't waiting on you.
Yeah.
And also I'm just doing shit or whatever. And he's like looking over, still doing his shit, looking over. And then finally I'm like, maybe he thinks I'm actually shopping. So I'm going to stand by the counter and get some.
Meanwhile, his mentality is, so take these broken wings.
Ain't nothing like the first time. Shouldn't never go inside. But so I went to the counter and he sat down in his chair. Like the counter's right here and the register is off to the right. And right in front of the register is a stool. So he's like off to the side and he's not really paying me no mind. He's like, oh no, you're good. The black and milds, you can have them. And he was like,
for free?
Listen to me. So
The plot thickens.
So you know, like when you go like behind a bar to get like where all the liquor is, like it's the door that flips up.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that was already open or something like that. He's like, come back here. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
I got some
And then no, he
candy.
was like, he patted his stomach, and he's like, "Oh, you look fit."
The stomach. Remember my situation with the stomach, dude.
He patted his stomach. He said, "You look fit. Like you work out, and shit."
Oh shit.
I'm just trying to get a black. And
Yeah.
he's like, "But you can have him. Just come here for a second." I'm
What?
like, "Nah, I'm cool. Yeah, you're trying to." I
Oh
don't know, but he
shit.
wasn't trying to be nonchalant like a regular clerk.
Like he wanted you to enter his bubble.
Like he asked me like two, 3 times, and I was like, "Nah, I'm
3
cool.
times.
I'm cool."
Wow.
And he's like,
Shit.
"Oh, all right, well, I'm here. I work here." He been back since. And then I come out of the store, the look on my face, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
He walked out like he was a rape victim. I swear to God, dude. And I was looking at him. He was walking slow and low, like he just got raped. Like, oh my God, I do not feel good right now. Damn, we got
We
the
lost the
light.
lights. I
Lost the light.
I stepped on the
We're
fucking
back.
wire. I stepped on the
Yeah,
wire.
I walked out with a fucking weird ass look on my face, walking to the car, and he's like, What? Like, what the fuck just happened?" I was like, "Dog."
I didn't look that surprised though. I was like, I started laughing at first, and I was like, what happened?
What are friends for, right? You know what I'm saying? There's another gas station, I don't know, a block down the
Well, I
street.
mean, it's a
That's
bit.
why-
It's a bit of a laugh, but I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah,
You could
dude,
have
I mean,
warned him.
Dude, I told him when he told me the story, I was like, did the guy put the black and mild on his lap and be
He
like,
could have rolled down the window right
get it.
before I walked in, like, "Be careful." Some kind of
Yeah,
warning.
you could have given him something.
Well, no, there was no time. His tobacco addiction.
I knew he was gonna say some shit like that. I knew he was gonna say some shit
Go
like that.
and get that motherfucker black.
He couldn't even sit in the passenger seat with his knees
He didn't
still.
want to sit through the episode and listen to my motherfucking story that was actually fundamental to the situation at hand.
Man.
Little did your ass know.
You still couldn't fly.
Mine was worse though, so be all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
he just sat there and wanted you to
He didn't
touch
take
it.
you.
I didn't get touched.
He's
is
a
what he's
weird-
trying to say.
It's a weird
Yeah.
thing. I mean,
I didn't get touched.
I'm saying he was trying to. He does it. Yeah, he does some weird shit where he's like trying to touch your stomach. Like, let me see your stomach. Let me see your stomach. And you're like, hey, whoa, bro, no.
There's people in here.
No, he took me to the back.
Oh damn, you made it back there?
He said that there was
Yeah,
a
you didn't
public
see that
bathroom.
episode?
There was no public bathroom.
That he had to walk you
He took
to?
me through the walk-in
And only he had the
cooler,
code?
through the beer. Yeah, basically he was taking me to the other side of the dark
You might
side
get
of
lost
Matrix.
in this 20 by 10 square foot store.
He probably wanted to fuck with me in that particular bathroom because he probably already has some cameras set up.
Probably,
Real talk,
man. He's
dirty
got some
ass
shit.
motherfucker. Jerk off or whatever. I mean, that's just bait. We will never go to that store. I'm gonna just say
That
that
shit
much.
is
Oh,
rigged
thanks.
as fuck.
I will port that store out for you.
Are you gonna get the driver?
Just
Yes.
listen to episode 3 or 4. It's one of those.
Yeah, for sure.
You already said the driver, so I just want to be sure.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Hey, there was-
Fuck you, motherfucker.
wait a minute.
Well, the mic can't see me shaking my head hysterically, yes?
Wait a minute. Oh, but the camera can is still on. Hey, I didn't hear that. Neither did the fucking audience. What did she say?
No, yeah. Oh,
Are you
Now go ahead.
how good of a driver? I am a good driver.
I don't know
I think
about
I'm Mod Max behind the wheel.
I can't go.
You're all right, man. You're all right.
You gonna drive us home too? Huh? Right? Shit, this man almost killed us.
Whatever.
Twice.
When?
You talking about you don't remember? That's probably why he was driving like that.
Yeah.
Was I driving like this?
Actually, it was crazy. I filled up my tank, and luckily that I knew this.
Like the guy at the
Oh,
store?
shit.
So he almost killed us, right? And so what happened was,
Tell
we're
us.
driving down Culebra, and this man gets to the red light, and all I see is him doing this with the wheel, like shaking hysterically. I'm like, okay, what's going on here, buddy? I'm not trying to die. We get to the red
Okay.
light, like,
It's
my
true.
tires are like locking up. I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to die.
The brakes locked. Yeah.
And then he like jumps out of the car, puts it in park, jumps out of the car, and goes to the trunk and like does some shit in the trunk. I'm just sitting here like, please don't.
Hiding this shit.
Please don't, like, and
Kidding.
this man's
They
like,
don't tell
here,
you
like,
how
oh,
to.
we're good, but he almost killed us by swerving. And one time he was trying to talk to me, trying to show me on his phone. He's over here swerving to the other nigga's lane. I'm just
So-
like, can you
so-
not, like, can you pay attention to what you're doing?
Was there
so
tires
don't
squeal
die?
and everything or what?
You couldn't
No.
hear him
Can't
the
drive.
screaming.
What?
It's simple. He just
The
can't
brakes.
drive.
No, but was there tires squeal and everything? Like
No.
All right.
The,
He just can't drive,
the wheel
that's all.
started
He's
to
talking about I would never.
the wheel started to jerk to where I couldn't turn it left or right, and then
Hey,
my
started
brakes
to
locked.
jerk.
Yes, that's basically what
He
happens.
was being a jerk in the car trying to kill us. So.
Basically, but it wasn't my fault. It was a mechanical issue because I just filled up my tank, and
That
if there's
doesn't do
too
the fact
much
you almost
gas
swerved
in
into somebody,
the
though,
engine,
before
it
that.
floods
Blame
the
it on the
engine,
car,
it
buddy.
locks
Throw it
my
off
brakes.
balance.
Blame it on the
Throw it
car,
off
buddy.
balance.
Blame it on the cock. I mean, but yeah. So
Yeah,
that
so
was
Joe
that.
can't drive. Don't get in this car, guys.
Saying,
I have no choice. He brought me here.
yeah, right. All I remember is
brought
waking
here
up in the
against my
trunk from
will.
some chloroform on my face, and she actually drove here.
No, I didn't.
And then the
She
story of
did.
the gas station continues.
Right? Hell yeah, dude.
Shout out
That
to
was
the gas station guy. He keeps driving like that.
saying.
It
So you're like
happens.
a little slave, bro. I'm like, you can have him for $5.
Abraham,
Oh,
How
yeah.
about
You got-
250?
You got 5 on it. I got 5 on it.
Right, $2.50 here.
you can take his booty.
$2.50 per hour, right? For usage.
I know, right?
Hey. Oh yeah,
But yeah, that was fun.
true.
That was.
Back to our sponsors over here.
Hey,
Tony
we walked
and Joe.
10,000 steps.
And I walked 10,000
10,000
more.
steps.
We walked 10,000 steps today. Her and
I got 16,000 already.
We
She's
are
already racking
our
it up.
own sponsors.
Don't talk your small talk.
Oh,
with
that
me.
is true.
16,000.
We are our own sponsors.
Don't talk your small
Put your
talk
baby
with me.
shoes over here.
Day 2 ass motherfucker.
Velcro
I have all
looking
the
in.
cards. I'm winning. No.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I went to the gas station twice on the bike because I forgot my card.
Ah.
Oh, gas station twice with a bike on the car because
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Were you the one that said that rode the bike because of a CD?
What?
He
No.
said, okay.
Okay. No, it must have been somebody else.
Bike because of a CD?
Yeah, you had bought
Unless
a
you put the I in it.
No,
And it was
No,
'cause
no.
I
That was
didn't-
Johnny.
Nah, that didn't work.
Oh.
Johnny. Yeah, real quick. Shout out to Korn, the band Korn. When they came out with the Freak. No, it wasn't. Freak on a Leash was the name of the song. The album was Freak. No, wait.
I don't know.
The album was Follow the Leader. Follow the Leader album, the band Korn. They basically started their first track on track 13. So there were 12 tracks of silence.
Couldn't explain that high.
Straight up. So Johnny bought the CD, went home and put it on his playlist, and he had it on his Walkman CD player. And he was like, what the fuck's going on with the CD? 1 track, nothing. 2 track. He went through 12 tracks, and he's like, what the fuck? So he tripped out, and he took off back to the store, and he's on bike, mind you, so he had to go all the way back to Walmart, and he was like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with the CD? I just bought this shit, and the tracks aren't playing. And the guy's like, wait, let me check it out. And I'll never forget that CD, because I loved Korn. And you look at the back, and it starts with the number 13 and the rest of the tracks. So you're sitting there like, well, where's the first 12? Maybe it's in the sleeve. This, that, and the other. And then, so you play the CD, and it's like 12 tracks of silence. It starts on the 13th.
Let's see if they like this little bit of video stuff we've been doing.
Audio, video.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, we're taking it to the next level, going audio,
Well,
video.
it does grab attention more.
Mhm.
That's
Yes.
kind of like when I do the project for the year of the fool, the 28 songs.
Yeah.
I want to have the subtitles on there as well. Because I
Okay.
mean the cover, the pictures fly as hell. But the fact that, because I mean even the way that I rap, I mean you get it.
For
But
sure.
If you're able to read it and follow it, you
Mhm.
that more involved in it.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're that
very
more
true.
involved in it.
For sure.
Very true.
And it is beautiful.
Nice, man.
There's a shout out randomly to the Dead Kennedys. They had a song, "Holiday in Cambodia," and they were in 1977, fucking first generation punk rock band, and it was very controversial. Everything that was going on, mind you, late 70s. They had a black drummer, so that was a fucking problem and a thing. You know what I mean? They were a white punk rock group from California, and they had the song called "Holiday in Cambodia," and adding on to what you're saying about the video, the way they did their video, I mean, what I loved about it was their give a fuck about what was going on then in the 70s and whatnot. And literally, Jello Biafra, the lead singer, had a fucking pink shirt on, like an all pink shirt on. And he had written on his shirt in like marker, or however the fuck he probably painted it on, it just said, fuck the draft. And he just did not give a fuck. And it was amazing. It was a beautiful time, beautiful thing going on.
Man, artists that can do that are beautiful. That's why I look up
You
to
know what
Michael
I'm saying?
Jackson, because that motherfucker can just get on anything
Yeah.
and
Oh,
just
yeah.
let loose.
Let it go.
Letting go like that is beautiful. I look up to that.
It is. Yeah,
That
when
is-
you could pride yourself in like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna dress how I want, and everybody's gonna love this shit right now. We're about
Yeah.
to rock it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
And
just
they-
gotta own it, man.
Exactly, gotta own it, man.
Yeah.
And he had like, it was weird because he had, funny enough, he had like plastic gloves on.
Who?
Jello
Michael.
Biafra. I'll bring that up.
Oh.
But he had shades on. He was trying to look like an asshole and a piece of shit, but he had gloves on. Weird green gloves on. It was fucking funny
the
as shit.
fuck?
We'll check that out. But the reason why I bring that up because how you want people, your audience, to be involved. I was very involved with that video. Why? Because they also had the lyrics to the song going across the bottom. They wanted you to know what the fuck they were saying. Every word of it.
Good.
And that's a beautiful thing.
That, or you can get creative and put the lyrics somewhere else in the frame.
That is true too.
Oh, that reminds me with the woman that I was telling you that said that I wasn't worthy of the shirt or whatever. And like, what a saying that I came up with.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Back to that. Now we're back.
A saying that I came up with.
Holy shit! Okay.
Like given that whole situation, a saying that I came up with. If you watch, you'll see, but you won't get any individual attention from me. So it's not like I'm about to sit you down and let you know like what I'm gonna do with my life. Like you just took
Back when I was 5.
You just took bits and pieces of what I just said and just made me out to be something that you just created. Like if you watch, you'll see. I don't know how long it's gonna take you, but if you watch, you'll see. But you won't get any individual attention from me.
Yeah.
Woo.
And I came up with that when she did that.
That's
Dude,
badass.
I don't even feel like she was wrong for doing
There you
her.
go.
But still,
That should be
I ain't
another
gonna go out
song.
of my way.
I got 2 things for that to add on to what you just said. One thing, I was at a church. Shout out to St. Luke's Church. There was this missionary, this guy. He traveled all over the world, and he also was a comedian before he became a priest, ordained priest, and became a missionary. He was more of a missionary than a priest. He traveled the world, preached word of God, all these beautiful things.
You bring that bag with you?
I hate this fucking bag. Why you on my ass, bag? Bag out of here. It's like watching fucking American Beauty be like,
That shit was
it's the
funny.
most beautiful thing. You know what I mean? That fucking guy with the bag.
Too bad we're
Anyway.
not permanently video right now yet.
Straight up, yeah, luckily. But
Yo,
anyway,
it'll
the
get
thing
more
is,
random as we go along.
Straight up. And just to add on to this randomness. The fuck you do, motherfucker?
Oh, you hit her!
Right in the face.
Holy
Bitch ass
shit!
lying motherfucker.
Damn,
Anyway,
dude, he knocked her the fuck out.
Because I know it when I see it.
Do me a favor?
What's up, man?
Put some hair on your cheeks
Air on your cheeks.
and then hand me a Bud Light.
All right. Anyway, so let me just finish this story, Mr. Random throwing everybody off ass motherfucker.
This is random, right?
Yeah, true. So check it out.
I like how he did that though.
That is true.
Anybody else want one?
All
Anybody else? Anybody else? No.
right. So
You good?
I like that though, Mac. That was a good one.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Now shut your ass. Now,
You talking about him at that gas station?
anyway. All right. So anyway, so this missionary, he came in, said a story, he made a joke. He said, "All right, cool. Check this out. I used to be a comedian, blah blah blah." And he tells a story. He said, "So a priest and a taxi cab get on a head-on collision. Bam! They both kill each other and die. They both go to heaven, right?" And he goes, when they get up there, St. Peter's showing them around. Now St. Peter's showing the priest, like, hey,
Is there any more weed in that bong?
shit,
Oh yeah.
you needy motherfucker. Anyway, so
And shout out to that peacock in the background. Yes, that is
yes,
a
I
peacock.
was just gonna say, so there are
Because as
peacocks.
soon as it got quiet, I was like, I did that for her.
We'll put it on the mic because we can't hear you.
That's all right. Well, it wasn't for her anyway.
Yeah. We ain't even talking to you.
That was peacock.
Anyway, so basically, so priest tells this joke that I got to
They
start
didn't get
all
me.
over
Will you
again.
hand me that?
But anyway, and don't hand him that. Don't just obey. Fuck that nigga.
We went through all of
I
that.
said it, bitch.
You good?
I know it's horrible.
Been by yourself for a long time, huh?
We were real friends. That is definitely good.
We'll bleep out the content. My controversial words.
Oh, no.
In 2020, get out of here.
We're leaving it in.
So anyway, this is the story that I was going to say. All right. The joke was a priest and a taxi cab driver both die in a head-on collision, go to heaven. Now, St. Peter's showing them around. The priest gets a very humble little home and this, that, and the other and takes off. But then St. Peter shows the taxi cab driver this huge 3-story mansion and all this badass, beautiful house, $1 million home. And basically what ends up happening is the priest goes over to St. Peter and says, hey, you know, I was a man of the cloth. I preach the word of God and this, that, and the other. And I respect and love my humble little home that you give me here in heaven. But why does this cab driver guy over here have like a 3-story mansion and whatnot? And St. Peter looked at him and said, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course, because every time you preached, everybody slept. Every time he drove, everybody prayed. So sometimes you gotta scare the crust into him.
Can't blame the middleman.
Blame him.
Yeah, that was a good one. Very good point.
That was all I was trying to make. So sometimes it's like balancing the dark and the light together.
For sure,
In a
for sure.
consistency. And
Man,
life-
one of the songs that I written, it was like a distraction or a disaster. What does it say? It is a disaster made beautifully. Not too much light, not too much dark. Enough of both sides, or some shit like that. That was that Temptation song. That's You're the Fool too. I might fuck around and put that out there too.
There it is. Okay. Bet.
Badass.
Depending on how much time we got, I got two I can show.
Hey man, we got all the time in the world, bro.
Man.
I mean, we don't have to release everything at once.
True, exactly. You can
Remember I
set
told you
us
the
forward
same
like
thing.
4 or 5 months. So whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah, man.
We ain't gotta do the whole thing the first time.
Nah, don't give us everything, man. Like,
I'll set up my mic to the speaker if you were gonna do some more freestyle stuff. I'll set up the mic to the speaker if you wanted to do some more. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, we
That's
fuck
more-
around with it.
Okay.
So I got two. There's one called fucking That Feels Good and one called Temptation.
oh, we've heard Temptation before. Put a little bit more forward.
Yeah?
But I mean, no. Hold on, like this. Check it out.
Oh, that's the one I was gonna do with Charles.
I think so, man.
Charles Z.
But
Shout out Charles Z.
Let's start. Yeah, man. I mean, he's been on the podcast quite a few times. But I think we should start with the other one since it's more your thing. And then we'll go with the other one. And then we'll go with the Temptation. And all your jams are the shit, but
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way home. I know I will. Well, I've been letting procrastination take being for real, being you stand behind what you glowing for. Take over, being for real, being you stand behind what you glowing for. Gotta dig deep down to find out what that's gonna mean to you. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way. It's gotta be. Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way home. I've been letting procrastination take over. Take over. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way. It's gotta have more there.
maybe just a thicker chorus.
Here we go. I thought I didn't know what home was. I thought I didn't know if I was ever gonna make it there. There was times when I didn't care, times when I didn't fight. Hold on, we ain't fucking with it. We gotta get it for real. Cause I love this song. This is what I was gonna tell you earlier.
Okay.
Songs that I've written,
Yeah.
and if they don't sound the way that they're supposed to sound, it throws me way the fuck off.
For sure, man. Yeah, I understand.
Find my way, find my way, find my way, find my way home. I know I will. Well, I've been letting procrastination take being for real, being you stand behind what you glowing for. Gotta dig deep down to find out what that's gonna mean to you. I'ma find my way home. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way home. I thought I didn't know what home was. I thought I didn't know if I was ever gonna make it there. There was times when I didn't care, times when I didn't fight, times when I just felt like giving up. But I knew with me that I wanted more. Was comfortable on the floor, man, getting up was too hard. Can do it again if you believe in me. Had to mold it all my own way. I know you and who you are. For me that changes every day, but found something to help me not get lost no more. Where home was, I thought I didn't know if I was ever gonna make it there. There was times when I didn't care, times when I didn't fight, times when I just couldn't give it up. But I found me some faith. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I found me some faith. I'ma find my way home. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way home. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way home. So being for real, being you, stand behind what you glowing for. Gotta dig deep down to find out what that's gonna mean to you. I'ma find my way home. Still got a whole lot to do. Is it too late? Kept going, knowing it was the wrong way. Thinking I would have enough time to figure it out, but I know. Ta-da-da-ba-da-da. Said if you really want it, then you can be gone. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way home. I've been letting my procrastination take over, but I'ma find my way home. Being for real, being you, stand behind what you glowing for. Gotta dig deep down to find out what that's gonna mean to you. But I'ma find my way home. And if that was recorded the right way, it would sound slick.
Yeah, it would, man.
So would this song, but y'all can listen to this.
Alright.
I really want to play just the beginning. If you ain't never wanna see me go. Alright, really just the beginning. Because I don't even know what it's gonna sound like.
Alright.
Purchase your tracks today.
Most of the time it's the same, and really it's my doing. Don't want these nights to end, but we both know they do. Don't go, please stay. Give you a little bit more. So much action to make it hard in the long run. Was none, not one. Feeling all the feelings that I have. Only that can stop me in my tracks. I'll tell you that right there. It's enough for me. The word love, I'm about it, but it seems to me shouldn't even give it out till I'm not the phone love. Man, the shit's played out. Doesn't even work either way. It really did. I wish I could do it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean,
But that motherfucker's gonna
I love that whole style you have, man. It's like,
If you ain't never wanna see me go, never wanna see me go, look what you're still doing standing there. Hey, you know I'ma have to leave. Most of the time it's the same, and really it's my doing. I'll get caught up with it.
that's cool, man. We can go to the next one. What?
Sorry. I gotta go.
What happened?
I gotta go.
What?
Gotta head out.
We know what go means. But I miss you already.
I know, man. It's been too long, bro. Good stuff.
Watch Mike and watch Mike and watch this Mike.
Is it gonna happen?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Bye. It was lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you.
Is it gonna happen?
Have a good one. Y'all be safe. Y'all be good, okay? Enjoy your life too. I can't believe
Don't forget your lighter.
I would never. I'm saying.
Hope for the best.
You never know what you're
Hope for the
capable
worst.
of until you start pedaling.
Amen.
I need to head out too.
What time is it? Y'all acting like it's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I just made obligations. I gotta get people where they need to be.
Obligations.
I'll catch you later, Tony. Thank
I
you for
gotta
the
go.
invite.
Thanks, yeah.
I'm behind you, right?
Nah, you're behind us. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
So how
Party behind us. So we're kind of.
Ah, shit, did I just do this?
Oh
What's
shit!
that?
The beer.
That's
You can keep it.
It was
but I
already
might
like
take
that though.
One, not like on the road.
What's that?
I'm gonna take.
Really?
Is that a separate pocket? Or is that a hole?
What's that? Oh, I have no idea. I'm not looking.
Nah, but you might want to look. Is that the whole pocket?
This?
No, it's
Nah, that's a hole. That's a hole.
It looks like it's got the lining from.
Dude, I think we're good for like the next 2-3 months, man. Like,
Well, if you want to talk about our abilities, I say a couple lifetimes times 3.
it's the infinite truth, baby. All right, guys. All right. Peace out.
So Joe left us early.
Man, but the party kept rolling.
I know.
The parties kept rolling.
Just keeps going on and on.
No more doubt, no clipboard holding assistant, tallying up good and bad doings. You know what you doing and not doing. A disaster in the making, made beautifully if you ask me. Not too much dark, not too much light alongside both sides. You know what you owe and what you owe it for. Mirror won't let you miss it. Feeling cold and alone when you stuck within your person. Wasn't that long ago. You already know, strong the way I start out to think about dabbling in. Add it again, domino towards my disaster. Feel that temptation, yeah, taking over me. Temptation taking over me. I can hear you calling and I can hear you talking. I listen more in my core. I clean the floors till my palms are roaring. Then I get to polishing. That's mahogany. Dominoing towards some real good shit. And I stick with it for a second. Even added to my blessings. Then switched up and ended up coming in with dirty ass kicks. Like I ain't tightened up shit. You alright with that? And straight across the floor. What you waiting for? Done slipped up, now you along for the ride. Every motherfucking time, NFL, PJ, and afterlife. I'm in a mind fight, mind blown. After brainstorms, please remain gold. Please stop killing me. Please let me help you see and know you hearing me. While you run and look around, it's just you and me. Honestly, that's really all we need. I need you gold, I need you, might need you, might go to hold it all. I'ma need all of me when it's coming on. Taking over and thought I was through it. Made deplorable, adorable. Only one to conclude it is the one that introduced it. Temptation. I've been there and passed and back to the same shit, if not worse. Same stuff, same mistakes, obstacles I'm hurtling, but I guess I done lost my doing, you know, not doing a disaster in the making. Made beautifully if you ask me. Not too much dark, not too much light alongside both sides. You know what you owe and what you owe it for. Mirror won't let you miss it. Feeling cold and alone when you stuck within your person. You already know, strong the way I start out to think about dabbling in. I'm at it again, domino towards my disaster. Feel that? Yeah, taking over me. Well, temptation. I don't know how I want to do that there. I got to do something with the temptation. I want to do something with it.
For sure.
I can hear you. Oh, the gate's locked.
Huh?
The gate's locked.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, hold on.
He just fucked up the flow. I don't even know. Man, whose kid is this? I feel like I've been doing 6 things at one time since I got here.
And that's the definition of random insanity.